In this video, I'm going to be highlighting a neighborhood called Lincoln Crowland. This is one of three neighborhoods that's highly active in terms of real estate sales. And I'm going to jump outside and walk around so that way you can get hopefully a sense of what it's like to be in that neighborhood and what it has to offer. All right, so you're doing some homework on Welland, Ontario. You want to learn a little bit more about the neighborhoods. In this video, I'm going to focus on Lincoln Crowland, but I'm in a spot where I can show you three different Welland neighborhoods in one sweep here. So I just want to show you right behind is the Bridge 13. That's the centerpiece for Welland. So that's a downtown area right over there. And this park over here, including that stage that sticks out onto the water, is a part of the downtown. And then as you follow along, there's a bridge in the background. That's Lincoln, and that is actually the border between the downtown on this side and Lincoln Crowland on the other side for the neighborhood. Where I'm standing right now is actually Broadway, and in this area you have older homes. This is sort of the the older part of Welland. Same with downtown, so you'll see a lot of buildings that are around here that are 100+ years of age. I talk about Welland as being like a sporting place, a sporting hub. And if you're the type of person or family that wants to get involved with sports, you want your kids to get involved with sports, there's lots of stuff. Just right behind me right here is a tennis court. And I'm going to show you the Rotary Park in just a moment to kind of give you a bit of an idea as to like what kind of activities that you and your kids can get involved with. This is the recreational canal. Ships used to travel through here. Now they're further out east. That's the main shipping lane. Now this has been closed down. You can't have any motorized boats in this canal. You can only use paddle craft, and you can swim and that kind of stuff, which I'll also show you a little bit further down. Before I get out of this area, I just want to let you know that stage sticks out. There's lots of festivals that happen in that park over there. So Welland does have activities in the summertime which are fantastic. You have Afro-Caribbean Fest, you've got the concert on the canal, and then when you have Float Fest, people will take their watercraft in like the thousands on this canal. It's actually probably the biggest festival for Welland. And if you do come down to Welland just for a visit, if you're not from here, I would highly recommend coming during that time, because this area becomes really busy with vendors and guests and visitors or whatever. So it's a pretty amazing experience to go through. It's almost like a gigantic lazy river. And then I would say just a little bit further north here. So this is northbound. I'm on the west side of the canal, but further north is Merritt Park, and there's some pretty interesting activities there too. So give me a second here. I'm going to show you another part that I think is pretty cool. And yeah, through the magic of editing, we are going there in 3, 2, 1. All right, so now we're in a different location, and actually this is right by the skate park. This is the Rotary Club of Welland. So skate park here, and then it goes all the way back here. So this is a fantastic place if you want to hit the splash pad over the summertime, or if you want to have a picnic. The Rotary Club of Welland Park is fantastic. So this right here is Lincoln, and this divides the downtown neighborhood to the north, and then over here is the Lincoln Crowland area. Mind you, the way that downtown kind of comes further south here, it doesn't parallel with Lincoln. It kind of turns back up and over. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into that, but I just want to show you that there is a bit of a difference that's here, okay? The east side is not as nice as the west side over here. And just behind me, we're seeing new condo developments here. So if condos are your style, you might want to look in the Ontario Street and Lincoln area, because the condos pretty much go down this way. And Welland's official plan for new development is going to be a 50-50 mix. So there's going to be 50% of single family homes that will be created, and then there's also going to be about 50% mix of multi-residential with commercial space on the main floor, that kind of stuff. Okay, I want to show you a little bit further down over there. That's actually a city-run kayak rental, so you can get tandem kayaks, you can get single, and if you have young kids that are below 12 years of age, I believe there's a special rate. If not, they're free of charge, but you would have to double check that. But yeah, this is the downtown. Again, sporting, if you're into sports, if you want your kids to be into sports,
Welland could be a really good place to consider. And with the whole like Lincoln downtown area, those are two of the most affordable areas in the city of Welland. And we're going to walk the streets afterwards, and that way you can get a sense of what the homes look like and the neighborhood looks like. But this is the Broadway area, and like I said, if you're looking for condos, you might want to consider looking in this spot.
If you want to check out some listings of homes under 450K in the Lincoln Crowland neighborhood, then text this number below here, Lincoln 450. And if you want to see homes that are between 450 and 700, then text the same number, Lincoln 700, and that way you'll be sent a link with the listings.
Okay, so this area right here gets really popular in the summertime. Can't really quite tell, but they pull the docks out of the water, because obviously there's ice and stuff. But that's where it extends out, and you can jump out into the water, and it's very easy to get back in. Really, really nice in the summertime because it gets pretty hot and humid when you're in between two of the Great Lakes. And then just over here, you have the rental units for your kayaking and stuff. So they have like an easy. They have this thing where you can easily get onto the water and get out of the water, which is really, really helpful, especially if you're a first timer when it comes to kayaking. But it's amazing. I've taken my family out on the water. It's very calm in most days, unless it's super windy. But honestly, it's such an amazing feeling to get on the water and have the sun on your face. I just want to point out we got some houses being developed right over there. So I just want to remind you that Welland is a growing city. Just over there, I can see like this old train bridge that's there, but just further in is the Linamar Giga casting factory. There's going to be about 200 jobs there, plus the supporting jobs in the neighborhood. So that should really inject some life into that Ontario and King Street area, because man, you look there and it looks pretty rough. I got to be honest. King Street as a whole, not the greatest. And I know the city has got some programs for homeowners and like just property owners to help revitalize the area, because it's seen better days, that's for sure. But I just want to point out this area because, again, you got condos back there. These are relatively new. If this is your lifestyle, getting into an active lifestyle, again, I would consider Broadway. That's the neighborhood I'm in, or Lincoln Crowland, or even to a certain degree downtown, if you don't want to get down here by car. Obviously, if you have a car and you want to load up your gear and stuff like that, it's pretty easy to get down here. But yeah, what do you think so far? I want to hear from you in the comments section. Would you get into water sports if you're not into water sports? Do you find that cycling is important to you? Is outdoor activity important to you? If not, I want to hear what you like to do as a hobby, or to spend time with by yourself, or with your family, whatever it is. Let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. One of the cooler places in Welland is Frenchtown. So Empire Cotton Mills, which is where I just came from, when they opened up, they needed workers. And you can imagine that this part of the world at that time didn't really have that much of a population. So the most popular centers were, in Quebec, right? Montreal was a big city. And they would, try to, woo a lot of Quebecers down into Welland to help with the cotton mill factory. Now today, the cotton mill factory is divided up in many different sections for lighter industrial uses like gyms and that kind of stuff. But over here, you can see these are the homes that were built for, these workers that came to the cotton mills, and it's a heavily French-speaking area. And Welland is actually an official bilingual city. And this is the type of homes that you're going to see when you come around like the Lincoln Crowland area. These are the homes that support the factories that were once, dominating the city. And you can get those smaller starter homes. They're, built around like World War II, that time, and older. But this is the style that you're going to get, right? Is this style right there. And that's Lincoln Crowland for you.
If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. Subscribe to the channel so in that way you could be updated on things that are related with real estate in Welland. And once you click on this video over here to understand more about Welland's neighborhoods and roadways, so in that way it can help you pick the right area before picking your dream house.